long ago, on a cold Christmas Eve, there was a little boy named Will. That night, snow fell heavily, stars twinkled, and the smoke from chimneys resembled a painting from a fairy tale. Will was in his room, eagerly anticipating the arrival of Santa Claus, envisioning gifts, candies, and warm smiles. However, as he was about to drift into sleep, he heard an urgent cry for help, as if someone was trapped in the chimney. He jumped up, rushed outside, and astonishingly found Santa Claus stuck in the chimney. Will quickly reached out a small hand, helping Santa Claus climb out. "Oh, thank you, little one," gasped Santa Claus. "Now, I want to thank you for your help." Santa Claus led Will to a magical sleigh, pulled by a group of beautiful reindeer, one of which had a nose that emitted a bright red light. Will hopped onto the sleigh, and they took off. They soared together across the starry night, flying to every home, delivering gifts to each child. Will felt so happy because he had helped Santa Claus and was now part of this magical adventure. Finally, after delivering all the gifts, Santa Claus took Will to the Christmas village in the North Pole. The village was beautiful, adorned with bright lights and joyful music. In a small cabin, the reindeer were resting, and the jingling bells around their necks welcomed Will. "Will, these are our reindeer friends. They are our loyal companions," Santa Claus told him. Will took out some fresh grass and lichen, feeding the reindeer, and they happily ate, exhaling warm breaths to express gratitude. "Curious?" Will asked. "Santa Claus, you distribute so many gifts every year. Where do you get so many presents?" Santa Claus took Will's hand, leading him to a massive factory. This factory was where toys were magically produced, filled with colorful machines and marvelous mechanisms. "This is our toy factory, Will. Here, we make gifts and distribute them to all the good children on Christmas night." Inside the toy factory, many elves were busy making gifts. The elves welcomed Will, and they packaged gifts together, played games, sang songs, and shared stories. Will became a new friend to the elves, and they spent wonderful time together. Will and Santa Claus sat by the fireplace, sipping on specially made hot chocolate. Santa Claus began. "Will, I want to tell you a little secret. Every 100 years, the role of Santa Claus is passed on to a new Santa. Perhaps in the future, you might take over my duties." Will was amazed, looking at the elves and Santa Claus in the factory. He knew that no matter what happened, he would forever have a special friend and an incredible memory. Finally, they returned to Will's home. As he went to bed, he tightly held onto his Christmas gift, feeling immensely grateful for this magical night. He knew that regardless of the future, he would always have a heart full of love and friendship. Good night, little ones. I hope you also have a wonderful dream, just like Will, filled with love and magical adventures.